Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to this girl's farm, Lola girl. It's a beautiful day here. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky. This is the perfect day to get a lot of work done.
You're always chewing on everything, honey. No.
I just want to let you guys know that today's video is sponsored by Athletic Greens, but we'll tell you guys a little bit more about them later on.
I'm so excited to get back to work on this. Just building with wood is such a joy. We're gonna get a ton of progress done in the solar kiln today. There isn't really a ton left to do with the wood. We just need to first start by building this last wall right here. I had that same thought just a minute ago. We also had to do something a lot different. We kind of had to just toenail this stud in place because all these pieces of wood are different sizes, we've told you. So we just figured it'd be better to do it here to make sure everything was square, everything was level, everything was vertical, and it is. So now we're just gonna nail it all in really strong.
Putting the last and final wall up.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Did you look at that? Good. Here it comes. We got the lightning coming in, we got the rain coming in. We're gonna try to keep going. I'm kind of dragging ass today. The last few days have been tough. We were kind of just sitting around the other day, and all of a sudden we watched a tapeworm crawl out of Roger's butt. Roger's our cat. He's sitting up there on the ledge. And then it just turned into us discovering worms in our bed, because he sleeps in our bed, worms in our clothes, because he likes to sleep in our, where we keep all of our clothes. So we've been working really hard on deworming all the animals. I'm on a parasite cleanse. Of course, it's really confusing for Kaylee because she's pregnant, but like mentally, just kind of draining. So I can't have coffee around this time of day. I get kind of irritable. So I decided to make an Athletic Greens. This is always kind of like my go-to afternoon drink. Just a little pick-me-up, some really good nutrition, just to keep me pushing through the day.
Levy, I don't know. What? I might just want to live in this thing.
You want this to be our house?
I mean, this is like the perfect size of a tiny house, I feel like.
Listen, we already lived in a school bus once, honey, and this is like the same size. I'm ready to, you know,
no, this is
upper echelon of tiny house, live in a 400 square feet rather than 90. We've done 90 for a long time.
Well, I guess the good thing is, if we ever are done with drying wood, I feel like we could totally renovate this into some sort of tiny house one day.
Hi, honey. Every time I put in a nail, I look away, so it...
This nail gun is definitely very intimidating compared to our other one.
And I left my safety glasses in the thing, and I just don't feel like...
Lovey, your safety glasses are on your head.
Oh. We did the absolute best that we could.
I think we did a decent amount for the, you know, the weather.
We were in and out and in and out and in and out. And it was mostly just me because I'm afraid of the lightning, but we survived.
So our bucket full of compost.
Kaylee's still motherly even when it's pouring out. It's like, I don't know if the chickens have been getting enough nutrients. Like, we'll give them the compost.
They're gonna be very, very, very happy.
The chicken food for these guys is as close to organic as we can get. The only thing that's not organic is the corn and the oats that we get for them. But everything else is organic because all of our produce that we get is organic. So pretty pumped that we have very close to organic eggs. Honey, you always hide it for the people. I'm trying to share these moments.
I'm telling you, my pants are too tight, so I need some new ones.
I know, when you're just sitting there.
It was a little bit more dramatic, I will say.
Well, it was a brutal day, but it's crazy how much a nice warm shower can make a hard day so much better. So I just want to show you guys, if you've seen our last few videos, you've probably seen a lot of rain. And one of your questions might be, how is living off grid with solar and wind power and living off of batteries, how does it do in the rain? And right now our batteries are actually full. Our power is doing so well. And there's something that I recently installed that's helping a lot. And it's this. If you look down here, you'll see some numbers. That's the temperature of our fridge. And there's a temperature sensor I ran to the inside. It goes right here along the inside and stops in the middle there on the back. And what happens is when that sensor hits the temperature I set, which is 39 degrees, it shuts the fridge off. I know there's a temperature sensor built into the fridge, but this is way more accurate. That's what I found anyways. And I can set the exact degree and I can monitor it. But as you guys can probably hear from my voice, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go and hop up in bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I just think we're getting soft.
What do you mean we're getting soft?
We're just complaining about everything. We used to live with no hot water. We used to live without a toilet. We'd poop in a bucket. Pooped in a hole for a while.
Yeah, I suppose that's true, huh?
And here we are complaining about the little stuff.
We just woke up this morning to an announcement for Panama that our whole region basically is gonna have Sunday full quarantine again, and then our curfew at 8 p.m. They had just recently pushed it to midnight, so they're bringing it back to 8 p.m. And
we've just been complaining about it.
My first reaction was just so annoyed, so frustrated.
Kaylee was like, "You want to move? You want to get out of here?"
Like, let's get out of here. Just because I felt like we were so close to the end of all this, and it just felt a little frustrating. But Jordan just kind of snapped us out of it, and he's like, "Hey, remember those times when we were living in the bus and we didn't have hot water and we didn't even have a toilet and we had way more restrictions then, and we were still happy and we were still making the best of it." The first screw is in on the first panel of our new house. Just kidding, it's a solar panel.
Second panel is up. It's all going up pretty easy so far, except for when the wind picks up. It makes it a little challenging, but I'm thinking today's gonna be a day of rain and not wind.
So I'm just having a quick little snack and Athletic Greens break. As you guys know, we only do sponsorships with things that we actually use and can genuinely stand behind. And Athletic Greens is something we've been drinking for over a year now. For me, I really like to get all of my vitamins and minerals from actual whole foods instead of having to rely on a pill or a supplement. And that's what Athletic Greens is. I'm also super, super excited that my midwife and my doctor were both on board with me swapping my prenatal for the Athletic Greens. I basically looked at the ingredient list of both and it was almost identical. So if you are interested in doing this as well, if you are pregnant, just make sure you check with your doctor first.
Every time there's more, I feel like we just keep getting more dogs by the day.
Bro, where'd you find this dog?
Papa, no.
He was over there in the grass.
What?
What's his name?
His name is Alex.
How do you know?
I just named him. Can we keep him?
Absolutely not.
Aww.
I'm sorry.
We just have 8. One more.
Jordan and I were just talking this morning about just how absolutely ridiculous that whole decision was, getting 5 puppies. Because man, I mean, we love it. We love it so much.
They're just eating everything and
But
they don't let
now
us sleep.
they're at the age now where they're just really starting to become a handful. But I mean, we made the decision, so we gotta live with it.
Oh yeah.
This is what happens.
I'm too sexy for my overall. Too sexy.
This is what happens when Kaylee gets chocolate in her hands. She's got a little bit of white and a little bit of dark. I'm just getting a little cheap on the last part. These pieces of plastic were $40-something a piece. And rather than buy a whole nother piece just for a little tiny sliver, we're just using all these scrap pieces that we cut off of all the other ones. And then we're just gonna put it in a way that it won't leak. And that's just so we can save $40, honey.
Hey, I'm all about it, baby.
Nickel and diamond.
If we can save $40 for me to be able to buy some new leggings, then I am all for it, baby.
You just bought 3 dresses.
I know, but now I need leggings, right?
You close your eyes. You don't see it.
Oh, stop.
You don't see it.
What is going on? No freaking way, man. Is it alive?
It is.
No. I didn't think we had those up here. Wow, wow. That is insane. What is that, Bob? You should probably stay away from that.
Can I play with that thing?
Dude, you can keep that as a pet.
Yeah, you can keep him instead of the puppy.
No.
This guy's absolutely out of his mind.
Yeah, he is.
Just lifts it right up with his hand. Give it a kiss, bro. Un beso.
Dale un besito.
You found a face?
Yeah.
Kake, he kind of has this disorder where he sees faces
He's
in
not normal.
everything,
He's not normal.
everywhere.
You're ready for this one?
Yeah. Oh my god! That is hilarious.
Kaylee's getting them all used to their new home. This is where you guys are gonna live.
I think they like it under you.
I think so,
Especially when
too.
we put a bunch of little windows.
That's it.
Really?
It's done, honey.
Wow.
We have a roof.
That went by pretty fast.
Yeah, now we just gotta start working on the walls.
Awesome.
So our
Watch
plan for
out.
the walls is to put a similar shape of material. It's a corrugated zinc roofing. This is plastic. The walls are gonna be metal. And then what we're gonna do is paint them black, because the whole idea in here is to increase the temperature. It gets to around at 200 degrees inside. It gets really, really hot. The original plans built their walls out of plywood, but with the amount of rain we get here, if we use plywood, it will turn into mush and just like all fall apart in less than a year. So at least with metal, it'll last for a really long time.
So we're just getting our first siding panel up. Usually what you see here in Panama is they do the corrugated roofing going this way, but Jordan said he wanted to go this way. The good thing about this is it's gonna go up way faster than the plysim that we used on the workshop.
They want to know the
They're
real
not
story.
gonna see me crying. I'm
You would-
sorry.
But you just were.
It was more of a whimper.
It's been kind of a frustrating morning. It was just kind of like, it'd be like all the metal banging, the wind, the rain.
I just got hit in the head.
Kaylee got hit in the head with
And
a
all you
ladder.
guys are probably gonna yell at me because, oh my god, you're pregnant, you got hit in the head. Just like, shut up. We already got 2 walls done, the back wall and the front wall, which honestly I think is probably the hardest. Even though these next 2 walls we're gonna have some angles, these are the biggest and heaviest pieces. So what time is it? Like 2 o'clock?
Game
And
time.
we already got 2 walls done, baby. Is that good?
Yeah.
Is that the noise that you want to hear? The
Here's your building tip of a day from a guy who doesn't know how to build anything. If you want to put up siding real quick, use zinc sheeting. We did two walls in less than a day, honey.
I know, and it looks good.
Kaylee, what do you think it's gonna be?
The baby.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a monster. That's what it's gonna be.
Monster.
What is that?
It's gonna be like Tarzan, dude. I think it's gonna be a boy, but it could also be a girl.
I said seriously.
I have no idea. I feel like I haven't felt the baby move yet, so it's hard for me to like feel.
Yeah, because you know if he moves like a boy or a girl, right?
And
You guys, we find out in 4 days the
Next-
gender at
next
the
Wednesday.
ultrasound. Honey, I got a great idea. We're gonna get a bunch of explosives, and then we're gonna take whatever color. Like if it's a girl, it'll be pink, and if it's a boy, it'll be blue, and we'll fill the explosives with the powder, and then we'll shoot it.
I think that they sell it already like red or blue.
That's like probably one of the most original ideas I've ever.
Let's
heard.
put it inside the workshop.
We'll do
for
it
added
inside.
effect. Yeah, for added effect. Good.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Don't leave me hanging.
What do you need?
Unfortunately, we have to call this day a little bit early. We got 2 walls done, you can see from the inside. This one and this one. But we need to go down to town. Tomorrow we're in lockdown. And I would like to do a lot of work during lockdown rather than, sit inside and say, oh, woe is me, I don't want to be in lockdown. Might as well get a lot of stuff done, spend the whole day outside. So we're going to get materials, we're going to get food, making sure we're all stocked up for the day. It's very odd not being able to leave your property if you have to. Because sometimes you really forget something. Here's the expert's guide to surviving lockdown. 2 bottles of wine and a big box of fruit. Papaya, pineapple, banana, mango, bunch of other stuff. That's about all that we had time for, honestly, because the lines and everything else was so long. The lines in the grocery store. That's about it. Kaylee's up in bed. I'm gonna hop up there. There's not much we can do other than build, so that's how our day's gonna look tomorrow. Building, having a blast, and being outside.
God, it's huge.
That grew quick, honey.
Hold on, let me stand up straight. I feel like I'm like pushing out a little.
It still looks huge. I got a question. Do you guys want to go for a walk? Do you guys want to go for a walk? You guys don't know what that means yet. Only Lola does. Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Starts dancing. Hey, that's not your food. No. Come on, good boys and girls. Check out this day right now, you guys.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
You can see our little piece of land right over there. That's the greenhouse right there.
You guys getting a quick little sip? Those are some nice freaking windows for a doghouse.
They're nicer than the ones that we have in our workshop.
I know. So like we told you guys before, this doghouse door that we're eventually gonna have is gonna be open 99% of the time. The only time that we're gonna keep it closed is if everybody on the land is gone for a couple hours, which in that case, we'll put them all in the doghouse and they can stay in there. Hi, babies. You guys liking it in here? now we're working on the backside of the doghouse.
Come here. Come here. Come on.
You like it? Do you like it, honey?
Look at
it, you even got a window.
your house. Look at me take your house.
Look at them. They love it.
This is a big upgrade for us, you guys. Getting the dogs in their permanent home. All set except for everything but a door and a little bit of trim. It's a really good day of progress. And tomorrow we're gonna finish up all this siding. We are just flying through this thing. I'm just so happy about all the progress that we've been making. But we're gonna finish up the evening with a little bit of vitamin D3 and K2 dropper from Athletic Greens.
Especially with all this rain that we've been getting. We haven't been getting as much sunshine.
Something that I've learned recently is in the United States, 42% of people are deficient in vitamin D, which just blew my mind. And I've really been on top of vitamin D since then. Especially it's really important for immune support. And the great thing is Athletic Greens is giving this away for free with your purchase. So this is a 1-year supply, and you also get 5 travel packs of the Athletic Green powder that you guys have been seeing us drink. So you can click our link in the description below. And thank you so much, Athletic Greens, for sponsoring this video. You guys help us do what we do.
And make all of this possible.
Oh, you're all sleeping.
Good boys and girls.
You guys sleep well, all right?
We'll see you in the morning, okay?
That just made me so happy.
So happy.
They're all cuddling.
And it's late too. I was nervous that by nightfall they'd be crying, coming up to the workshop, waiting for us.
They didn't shed one tear. But you guys, for us, this is where we're gonna say goodnight to you. We're going to bed. We're exhausted.
We love you guys so much.
We'll see you guys next time.